welcome back to my channel. Today I have
Sakeenah, obviously.
And we just recently came back from a trip of a lifetime. We went to
Azerbaijan, Baku to be specific.
And it was amazing. We went for 11 days and it was incredible. And today we decided to just sit down and chat about all the things that we were looking for on the internet before we went to Baku and couldn't find. And so we thought we'd make this video so that if someone wants to, or if you would like to go to Baku,
it's a summary of our experience.
Exactly.
I just want to throw in there that it was a bit chaotic getting there. Because we missed our flights and all of that, but you can go watch all of our adventures.
Sakeenah vlogs every single day, and I will link every single video down below that you guys can click. And obviously when we reference some things, there'll be things that we reference that are in her vlogs, and so I'll put that like to say
thank you
spoke about this.
A few questions, so if you look down, we're just looking at the questions.
So the first thing is, why Baku, Azerbaijan?
Why?
So originally in October 2016, Sakeenah and I were chatting with a friend in New York, and we really wanted to visit her, and we were deciding like where to go in 2017, what to do, and Sakeenah really wanted to do like more international traveling. And so we chose New York for Christmas and New Year's.
Because I mean, who wouldn't want to go to New York? I mean,
exactly.
America's not on my list. But I mean,
it's
Times Square and all of that hype.
And the snow, and it was just going to be a beautiful white Christmas basically. And we planned, but around March, April, May, while Sakeenah was busy doing her visa because I had already had my visa. It was such a
I was really thinking about it, and like our friends' plans and ours didn't match up quite as well as we wanted to. And for me, like, I don't want to be a hassle by anyone's house if I'm living with them. So that's the biggest thing that put me off of the situation. And I was like, Reza, how badly do you want to go to America? Because Reza's been to America like 6 months before the time. So I said, you're probably not that desperate to go. So let's change our idea.
And so we were thinking Kenya, we thought about Morocco, Nigeria, just places that people don't usually go to. We were aiming at those type of places. And I was messaging my dad because we had chosen Morocco. We were like, keen on Morocco.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, no, Morocco is very dangerous, not safe for women only to travel. Why don't you go to Baku, Azerbaijan?
And we were like, why there? You know?
I was like, where exactly is this place?
Okay, so
heard of it.
I knew about Azerbaijan because my dad has mentioned it before in conversations, and like Kazakhstan and all of those places. Reza, on the other hand, was like, so it's part of Russia. I'm like, no.
I was like, we're going to Russia.
Big mistake. First mistake, big mistake. Not part of Russia. Don't ever say it's part of Russia, because it's not.
Yeah, they're not very happy about that.
No, I mean, obviously because they just got the independence like 25 years ago.
But anyway, so we chose. We're like, okay, cool, sounds cool. And then all of a sudden my dad's like, I'm booking your tickets, I'm booking your hostel.
Your visa's done.
24 hours.
24 hours,
sorted. And we're like, oh, we're going to Baku. And that's why we chose Baku.
Visa? Do you need to know?
Yeah, so they recently just started like allowing people in the country for tourism. So the visa process is pretty easy.
And as South Africans, you just need an e-visa.
Yeah, so you just apply, and in less than 24 hours we got our visa. It wasn't even a big hassle. My dad did everything. He filled out all the forms first.
And you just say though, if you stay in Baku longer than 10 days, you need to reapply for a visa, because it's something that's like in like a hidden clause that no one tells you about.
Yeah, it's nowhere.
It's nowhere on the internet, but you need to like reapply for a visa 10 days afterwards. Otherwise, they fine you something like $200 if you don't. Reapplication is free though. So
yeah, exactly. And luckily our hostel receptionist, the first day that we got there, he was like, you're staying here 11 days, let me do the paperwork for you quickly. And he sorted everything out, which is very nice. Diseases, I had no idea that there was.
Okay, so whenever you travel, you need to obviously check like what vaccinations you need and what like inoculations you need and stuff. And they said that there is malaria in Azerbaijan. I haven't heard anyone with malaria, but I know there are a lot of mosquitoes. So I was a bit scared, so I just took like, you know, like Peaceful Sleep or like those sprays and stuff. But other than that, the mosquitoes didn't really bite me. And
they were just,
it's safe. Like, and then also on the internet it also says like you can't drink the water, and I'm very sensitive to like changes. Like my body just doesn't like it. But
Sakeenah was like the first day she's like, we need to go buy bottled water.
yeah, I brushed my teeth with bottled water.
That was like regular
Reza
water.
didn't. I was sick. Reza wasn't. So it just depends on you and how comfortable you feel.
Safety, Baku is so safe. Hands down. There's a police officer
Every 10 meters.
Every 10 meters.
In your
police
eyes.
officer.
Like, it's very different. Like, it's a very different experience because we were out with friends and they would like leave their phone charging over there.
Yes, exactly.
And then come to our table and I'm like, how can you just leave your phone like that? In South Africa, they would like take your phone and walk out. Like,
and also
what are
we
you
would
doing?
come home really like crazy
Late.
hours,
Yeah.
and we would like I would walk by myself to the supermarket, my brother would walk home, and we wouldn't be scared, which was really nice. And the people that we met, they were all like, Baku is so safe, people are so nice, please don't stress about it. So after a while you're like, okay, it is safe, but at first you're like,
obviously you're a bit apprehensive. You can't be like conned.
Did we stay? We stayed at a hostel. It was called Hostel Baku Oil Boom.
10 out of 10 recommend, highly recommend it if you're living in a hostel. It's reasonably priced. The secretary at Dilla is amazing. Like, he's so nice. He did our paperwork for us, you know, he speaks English.
The owners are so amazing.
The owner is like super hyper, super happy all the time. Nice, they have Netflix, they have breakfast included, there's coffee and tea at your disposal. There's free internet, the beds are clean, they wash your towels, they give you a key for your cupboard, the fireplace in your room if it's too cold, and they don't mind putting it on for you while you're out. Like, you can phone them and be like, please put the fire on so our room is warm.
We were in an all girls dorm, and my brother was in the all boys dorm.
And what I also like is there's a cleaner that comes every day because, you know, I'm very like, the bathroom and the kitchen needs to be clean. Like, the bathroom and the kitchen needs to be clean. Please, people, please. And it was clean. And, you know, it's just, if you're living in a hostel, it was our first time living in a hostel, and I feel like if the people just respect each other and respect the environment that they're in, everything should be fine. Talking about the prices, if you're South African, it is 8 Rand for one Azerbaijani manat. Manat is also $1 gives you 1.6 manat. You go change money, like I had money, she had a card. And if you go change money, there's like a forex place on every corner, like everywhere. And they change money like super quick.
Price-wise, things are fairly...
Food is cheap.
Yeah, they're not expensive.
Food is cheap if you go to the right places. Obviously, you're not going to eat at the most expensive place in your own town. So why would you eat at the most expensive place in another town? Just be wary of the prices in terms of that. But there's a lot of like hole in the wall. You can just like open the thing, order something, and then they give you like a shawarma for like 3 manat, which is 24 rand. That's so cheap.
Must see places. Everything on TripAdvisor that tells you must go see it, go see it. Like the Maiden Tower.
That's what we did basically.
The whole old city is amazing. The boulevard. The malls are. I mean, the malls are the malls.
I mean, I really recommend going and paying for trips that's a bit out of town, but you can do the town by yourself. You can do the Baku town yourself, like the old city and then like new city.
Don't pay to see that.
Don't pay to see that because, I mean, you're gonna pay what, 50 manat, and your entrance at every place is 7, and you can take your own time, and it's nice. I mean, surely it's nice that someone explains things to you, but in the old town and in the new town, you really don't need anyone to explain anything to you.
But do pay the extra money to go on the tours to Kabbalah or Gubistan.
Atashta. But I'd also definitely recommend Azerbaijani international tours. That's their name
as well.
They're really good, and Akshin was our tour guide, and Orhan is the one that like found us and sold to us. And they're really good, speak English, really funny, nice. The nightlife, there is none. I think because
there is, but it's not like well, we didn't go to instance because okay, there are pubs and then there are clubs. Clubs are very expensive to get into, and they're expensive to be in. So like, because obviously your drinks are expensive, and you can only go to a club. Like guys can only go to clubs if they have girls with them. Pubs are readily available. They're easy to go to, very chilled. You can sit down, you can have a drink or two. It's not expensive. If you want to live like a local, definitely go to all the pubs, try them all out. But if you want to be bougie and you have extra coin to spend, by all means go to the clubs. We did not go to
but the thing is also like the culture, I'm going to bring that also in. The culture is it's rapidly changing, but it's still in a period where it's like stuck a little bit. So the girls don't necessarily go out. So for girls to go out, it's like a while she's
thing.
going out.
Yeah.
So in the clubs and pubs it might be intimidating because you'll just see from the window they'll just be boys. And you're just like, am I allowed in here? And it's also a very secular country, like there's no religion that's enforced on you, but obviously the roots of Azerbaijan has been built on like Islam and stuff. So they have like the Zoroastrianism, which is like a prehistoric, pre-Islamic religion where they worship fire, and then there was Islam, and everything about the town is built on that philosophy. But now with the like modern age and modern time, people not believing in the religion anymore, or like not expressing their religion, very secular. The country is very secular. That's why it's like tradition, old versus new, is very evident in the culture, the people, and the buildings and the aesthetic of the environment. What was your favorite place in Azerbaijan?
I really like the Maiden Tower, and I really, in general, I like the old city a lot. I like the vibe of the old city, I like the buildings in the old city. And I also liked when we walked up those thousands of steps to see a better view of the city at night. What was your favorite place?
My favorite place was, I think, Gabala. It's like a town that's 3 hours away, but it was the first time I've ever seen snow. So that was like super memorable. It was so...
Almost died of hypothermia because of the snow.
Nearly died, like I was shivering. But I also really enjoyed the natural flames that came out of the earth. Janardag, I don't know. And that was super cool to me, and like especially like learning about it, and like it's the only place in the whole world that has like these natural flames and stuff, and hopefully it doesn't fall to shit, but I mean, can't say that because like people have built over the others, and hopefully this one gets like preserved, and like it's an actual natural great gas and cool. It's really cool.
Food! What kind of food you try? Kebab. Their speciality is kebabs, and not like kebabs like how we know kebabs. Because when I think kebabs, I think meat on a stick.
Yes,
but their kebabs is basically our braai. So it's like there was potato kebab, which is just potato roast,
like roasted potato,
and then there's entrecote, which is like lamb chops. Then there is lula, which is like a sauce.
It's like a mince and sausage, but they don't think it's like mince and sausage. Good. I wasn't a fan of that.
And then there was then there's a chicken wing kebab and chicken, like roasted chicken. It wasn't roasted chicken. It was like
it's like braai chicken. It's chicken braai.
And the food is just so good. And then they obviously have shawarmas, which is not local Azerbaijani.
Shawarma is not the shawarma as we know it.
It's more like
called a shawarma.
Shawarma, yeah.
And it's like a wrap.
And it's so good. I had that like every day.
She did. She really did.
Then there's gutab,
which is like a savoury pancake.
Yeah, but it's not a pancake. It's more like a roti consistency.
No, it's so much thin. It's in between a roti and a pancake.
But it's like not because when I think pancake, I think fluffy. And
not pancake like crepe. Pancake like English crepes.
Yes.
French crepes.
Like a crepe in a...
It's like a savoury pancake like that.
And then what else? Then obviously like they have cherry compote, dolma. I don't know, the food is just genuinely really good. Like I tried everything that was in front of me.
If you're scared to try things because you don't like the way some stuff tastes,
invite me. I'll eat
There is a McDonald's, there is a KFC, there is a Pizza Hut, there is a Papa John's, there is a Hard Rock Cafe.
It's so expensive to go to those places when you can just eat local food.
You can eat local food.
And just enjoy the local food.
Local food is good.
So good.
It's really good. I really enjoyed those wings, but the waiter was weird.
Like dushbara, which is like a like a dumpling, a meat dumpling.
But it's normally served with soup, so it's a soup.
Yeah, and then there is... and then like their speciality while drinking is like mozzarella cheese.
With lemon
juice on top. Oh, so good. And then they love fruit, like they like fruit platters. And
pomegranate juice,
guys.
So good. Get on pomegranate juice.
Like just pomegranate, not pomegranate and apple.
Like freshly squeezed. They squeeze it in front of you and make a cup. And like... That's
what
so
else?
good. And
then we also film like Azerbaijani sweets video on Sakeenah's channel that I'll also link. So yummy, so good. Do you have any tips and tricks and things?
Okay, I'm gonna give you some tips. I was gonna make a whole video about this, but I'm gonna put it over here. You know,
you can still make it otherwise.
I'd highly recommend that you learn a few words before going, and it's really difficult to find these sources on the internet because I have looked. So how to say hello is salam. How to say how are you is najasan.
Najasan.
How to say very good is ala.
Allah.
How to say like how much is gimat.
Gimat.
To say like how much is this, it's gimati nadir.
And Saul.
And Saul is thank you, and chokhsawal is thank you very much. Those are the basic words that you have to know. I have to know.
But it just makes your life so much easier.
Makes life easier, and like the people are very appreciative. Like if you learn the language.
Even when we went to the market and we would say Saul after we bought something, they would be like
like this one girl was like, I was with Reza's brother Rainier, and we bought crepes and Nutella crepes while Reza was in the hairdresser. So we bought Nutella and banana crepes, and when I got it back I was like Saul, and then she's like what? And she told the friend, she's like, she just seemed like Saul. I'm like, yeah, Saul, just Saul. It was really cool, funny.
And I would say as soon as you learn a few words of a country, they instantly want to help you, want to talk to you more, want to get to know you
better. The people are very helpful.
Last tip is use Uber.
So you don't get conned.
We got conned going from the airport to our hostel. I'm still upset about it.
Yeah, get an Uber and get Azersal or Baksal.
Yeah, as soon as
for
possible.
Your SIM card and Wi-Fi. And I think that's all.
That's all. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming with us on our trip. Please remember to go watch Sakeenah's vlog.
Thank you.
You can see all of our adventures and everything we got up to. Hope you enjoyed this video and you learned some few things about Baku.
I'll see you soon. Bye.